Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG journal. Today we are playing Wrath and Glory. Sort of. At the moment we're playing with the combat to just learn how the game works. Last time I did a bit of a battle royale, bit of a tournament thing. I have Gaius, a space marine, a salamander in fact, Yvette, a sister of battle, and Bill, an imperial guardsman. Gaius and Yvette went at each other first, and Yvette won. Bill then came along and shot Yvette once, and that was it. It was over. So, with that said, I've healed them all up again, just in case I want to use them again. It is time for Bill to try his luck against a veritable horde of orcs. This is in order to essentially learn how the mob rules work, test them out, because they've made a slightly easier set of rules. So instead of fighting however many orcs, I probably should have counted them. I'm fighting one of one unit that has many, many wounds, each of these being essentially one wound. So, yeah, I'm going to give Bill a go, see how he goes, and then Yvette and Gaius can clean up the rest, depending on how that works. So yeah, if you're liking this kind of stuff, head over to Patreon. It really helps me out. Unfortunately, real life has happened and I've had to cut back a lot on what I'm doing here. But yeah, without any further ado, let's have a go. Now, as I believe I've said in the beginning of the last one, you don't usually roll for initiative. We did then because it was player versus player, but usually it's just an agreement. This is what's going to happen. So we're just going to decide that Bill goes first. Bill, with that many orcs, isn't going to worry about the distance between him and them because they're likely going to charge. In fact, what weapons do these guys have? It's Ork Boyz, so yeah, they've all got sluggers and choppers. So he's not going to worry about the distance, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 meters away by the time he sees them, which is in normal range. So he's just going to fire his las gun at them. He will take aim. Taking aim actually is a one attack, can't move. Yep, +1 to attack. So he's going to take aim and fire his las gun and hopefully hit them. He's going to hit them rather handily, I think. They have a defense of 2. Brilliant. Because he's got 2 to hit them. He's got 3 to hit them, and then he's got 5 and a crit. Oh, okay. That's an interesting question. How do you crit with how do you crit a mob? I'm going to have to read that, but he's going to essentially have 5 icons to move over as extra damage dice. Okay, I had a quick look and I can't find anything about how critical hit effects are supposed to affect mobs. So I'm just going to use the simple critical, which is +3 to ED, which is going to be pretty good anyway, hopefully. And we'll roll that. So I get, 6, 4, but 2 of them are things, so 6 on top of 7. So that's 11. If I can find the resilience, there we go. Resilience of 5. So that's 6 dead orcs. Because with mob rules, members of units in a mob, targets in a mob, only have 1 hit point each. Even though I went through and gave them all full orc statistics, it's actually 1 each. So they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 orcs. The turn changes. It is now the mob's turn. They have a movement of 6, I believe. Speed. Where is your speed? Okay, so they all have sluggers, which are pistols with a range of 6, a short range of 6. So that's 6, 12. Above 12 is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the close ones. 10, 11. Yeah, most of them are. I'm not sure how to deal with that. That doesn't really say range. Maybe it does and I missed it. Yeah, it doesn't really have a thing there. So I'm just gonna go at normal because that's easier. Now the way this works is they basically get +1 shot for every member of the thing. So 1, 2, I think this is 11. This is 11. So that's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So they're going to get +27 to their shooting anyway. This could end badly. This could end really badly. Now they are sluggers, they are pistols, but they also have the war. +1 to attack for orcs. So 28. +1 ED if you're also wounded. I think we say no. Yeah, I think we say that they're not wounded. I'm not sure if does the mob count as wounded? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna say they don't count as wounded. I don't know why. I'm just gonna say that. So sluggers, let's go. Okay, so he's gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Half of those 18 hits are sixes. Good for them. All right. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. Okay, only five extra damage. Only 5 extra damage. So 15. So that's 15 damage. Our guardsman has a resilience of 9. So he's going to take 6 damage. Okay, so he's going to make it through this. Does he have grenades? He doesn't have any grenades. Why doesn't he have any grenades? Oh no. Oh no. So he's taking 6 damage. He's going to roll determination. That's probably the best thing for him to do. That's 4. No, that's 5. 5 of the 6. So he's going to take 5 shock and 1 wound. Whoa. So he's now got 3 shock remaining and 9 wounds remaining. Do they seriously not give guardsmen grenades? Okay. Well, all right. Our guardsman does not have any grenades. He's going to take aim and fire because, that's sort of the best thing he can do, I guess. They're going to charge him next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's going to move back. He's not going to take aim. He's going to move back. So they can't charge him and take another shot. It's not bad. So they have the sheet for NPCs is completely different. I'm looking for the defensive 2. He's wounded, so it's an effective defensive 3, which is fine. He's going to get more than that and still have the ability to shift a die. So he's going to do that. It is not rapid fire, but he's just going to take that 1 shot. He's only going to do 8 damage. They have a resilience of 5 as a group, which means that 3 more of them go down. It is the mob's turn again. Okay. Orcs are going to take another crack at him with their sluggers. They've got 3 less guys this time. So that's going to be... Nope, that's the wrong dice pool. 22, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 extra damage dice. Okay. So 7. What's the slugger's damage? 10. So 17 versus a resilience of 9. Yeah, this isn't going well for him. So that's 8 damage versus 3. So he's gonna. Oh, I think it's you can. I don't think you have to shift. So he's gonna take 2 of those as shock, and then take 6 things. So he's not looking good. But he's gonna take aim and fire. Bill makes. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. We're looking to hit 3. He's got 3 4s, so that's fine. He's going to let 3 dice shift across to damage. He's not going to make any of those attacks, unfortunately. So he's just going to have to deal with that. 7 damage for the las gun, which is 2 more than their resilience. So the group is going to lose 2 more orcs, but at this point they're just charging him. But I guess the advantage is that you have to actually be in melee with him, right? In order to actually attack him at this point. And it's a charge, so they can't shoot. It's choppers only, boys. So 8 attacks with choppers. So we're gonna get an extra. Where are your choppers? Where are your choppers? So 8 attacks with choppers. Oh god, that crits. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. So he needs to hit. I guess we decided that they didn't count as wounded, so needs 4 to hit. He's got a defense of 4. Oh, okay. So 1 icon. So we have to spend 2 of those. So 5 icons get across in damage, extra damage dice. Oh no. Oh. That's 8. That's 19 damage. Oh, he's just dead. Before we even look at the critical stuff, he's just gone. Yeah, he can roll determination if he wants, but he's not going to actually. It's better for him if he just goes to dying, and then that's it for our boy. Well, I guess it's not. He gets to fight back. He gets to make simple attacks. But at this point, we had a feeling that this wouldn't go that well, just for our guardsmen. So I did say that Yvette would come in. She's just on the edge there, so she's going to take 2 shots with bolters. With her 2 bolters. They are both in short range. She's less than 6 away, so she's going for it. Okay, bolter jams or something bad happens. The bolter jamming is what makes sense. Unless we roll really bad, I guess, and it blows up or something. But that is 3, 4 to hit. They have a defense. She's no longer wounded of 2. Yes, defense of 2. So she can actually send that over to bonus damage. And the other attack that she's going to make also jams. Yeah, so I've just ruled that both of her pistols jam, but she is going to get 2 shots off. So the first one does 2 extra damage. The second one also does 2 extra damage. Well, I'd hate to be orcs, so that's 12 and 12. They've got a resilience of 5, so that's 7 and 7. So yeah, those bolt rounds with those low rolls did quite a bit more work than that las gun. That is, I guess the 1-6 on each of the rolls was pretty good, but yeah, bolt weapons are good apparently. They're now going to change target, and we're just going to surround the sororitas. Only 8 of them left now. Only 8 of the orcs left, so they're going to go at her with the choppers, getting 10, 11, 12 attacks. That's going to hit, so they're going to shift 2 of them over to extra damage dice, getting 2, which she has a resilience of, where are you? You're up here, 10, so she's going to take 2 wounds. Or is she? She's going to roll determination. So she's not. She's going to take 2 shock damage, bringing her to 5 remaining shock. And then she's going to fight back with, she's only got her power sword. Both of her bolt weapons, yeah, that didn't go very well. She gonna all out attack. She's gonna all out attack because fuck it, why not? -2 defense. Oh no. They're going to hit her badly anyway. So all out attack with the power sword for 2 extra attacks. So they've got a defense. She's not wounded because she's taken the thing as shock instead. So she only needs 2. She's got 1 on the wrath die and 1 icon in the normal attacks. So the rest of those 4 exalted dice don't need to be converted into icons. She can shift them instead across to damage. So that's 4 extra damage. That's 14 damage with an AP -3 weapon. I don't know. There's an optional rule about AP not cutting into your resilience, but cutting into your armor value. I don't know. So, for instance, if I'm attacking Gaius the Marine, who has an armor value of 5, that means that I can only reduce his resilience by a maximum of 5. So if I had an AP -6 weapon, it would only be 5 off to a resilience of 6, because that's what his base resilience is. But in this case, I don't actually know what the armor value of the boys are, so I'm just not going to play with that rule. If we were playing with that rule and I was at a table and stuff, I'd probably go and find out, or I'd have that information ready. But I don't have that ready, and it doesn't really matter for what I'm doing. I'm just trying to learn the rules. So I'm going to take 3 off their resilience of 5, bringing their resilience to 2, meaning that, what's that, 14 damage. So I do 12 damage to them. So I successfully wipe out the remaining 8 orcs with the power sword, or Yvette successfully wipes out the remaining 8 orcs with the power sword. So, yeah, I feel sorry for our Imperial Guard guy. He was a good shot. Really good against a single target, apparently. But, yeah, they just don't stand up when las guns just don't stand up to bolt weapons and power swords, unfortunately. But yeah, that's sort of how mob combat works. One attack for the whole mob, but they get a bonus per model. 1 attack. I might have done that wrong. I did a bonus per model as opposed to a bonus per extra model. That might not have been right. But yeah, that resulted in lots of 6s, which resulted in extra damage. And it was quick, surprisingly quick, but also still a little bit brutal. So, you know, that was 33 orcs against essentially 2 people, though. So if you're playing, if you're running a game of this against a party of 4 Space Marines, or 4 any players at, well, so okay, so these are 3rd tier characters. Theoretically, that means that they can take on lots of stuff. But if you've got a character with power armor and a bolt weapon, so the battle sister, the Adeptus Sororitas battle sister at tier 2 wouldn't be very much different to what Yvette is here as a tier 3 sororitas. There isn't really that much of a change with the extra 100 experience, particularly because I had to spend 30 of that experience or something on an upgrade to get to tier 3. Yeah, it's I mean, that might have got, I think that probably got her the power sword, and that piece of war gear was pretty OP, but I don't think that the balance works in this game. The bolt weapons having a base damage of 10 is so much more brutal than the las weapon with a base damage of 7. That would have shown against Bill if that fight had have happened, but could be fun if you're wanting to play a overpowered space marine. Here are the tools. Gaius being that much better. That's the other thing. Like the tier 3, the tier 2 sister of battle, leveling up 1 tier, and then comparing it with the tier 3 space marine, whose tier 3 space marine is 277 experience. So you only really get 1 upgrade on top of that. Yeah, he's just that much better, just because that's where the skills have gone into those early, into the XP has gone into those early skill points and attribute points. So yeah, interesting little system. We'll give it a go next. I will play some Space Hulk with a set of 5 Blood Angel Space Marines. Not in Terminator armor. I haven't gone to that extent, but I did give one of them a chainsword and one of them a heavy bolter. So we've got a 5-man tactical squad. Yeah. If you've enjoyed it, thanks very much. If you feel like supporting me, head over to Patreon. There's some stuff in the setting that I'm writing, the City of Valis. The City of Valis, which is a RPG setting, a fantasy RPG setting like fantasy Venice. That, as I am continuing to produce that's going up on there. So if you're interested in that, head over there. Links in the description. Otherwise, thanks very much for joining me. Have a good one.